We'll sing in the sunshine. We'll laugh every day. Oh, we'll sing in the sunshine, and I'll be on my way. Hi, everybody. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Hope you guys are having a good day. Starting off on a beautiful Monday. That's right. It's the 23rd of January. You're watching Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. Monday through Friday, 12 o'clock noon here on your social media, the Tony Ocean Facebook page, the Mo Carrara page. We're on LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, and Ocean's Pit page. Hope you guys have a great day. And most of all, I hope you had an incredible weekend because I had an incredible weekend and I hope you guys did too. We got a lot to talk about this week. A lot of good stuff happening today. So we're excited. Now remember, folks, what's more important that you go out and support local establishments, live entertainment, and all that good stuff that's out there that keeps bringing music that what we need every day to make us smile. A little music goes a long way. How about our sponsors, ladies and gentlemen, our good friends? Let's not forget our good friends from Ace Hardware. That's right, folks. Ocean Sprint is brought to you by our good friends and sponsors, Norwich Ace Hardware and Des Plaines Ace Hardware. Remember, they've been helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. That's right, two great locations that's sponsoring this show. It's very important. In Norwich, they're at 8330 West Lawrence Avenue, and in Des Plaines, they're 1175 Lee Street. We're going to be doing a live remote there, me and Laura, coming up on the 18th of February. We're going to be live at the Norwich Ace Hardware, and they're going to have Raffaello and Jackie have some specials going. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's mark your calendars. Get out to Ace Hardware and join us there on Thursday, February 18th. That's 8330 West Lawrence Avenue. That's our good friends from Ace Hardware, and that's fantastic. Buy local and shop local because that's what it's all about, folks. Now, if you guys get a chance, please go ahead and share the page. Let everybody know about Ocean's Pit. We really do appreciate that, folks. It's a very important thing to let these people know about these kind of little shows, you know. And I've been getting so much stuff sent to me, I don't even know where to go anymore. Where to start, where not to start. So let's start first of all with some sponsors. And of course, we already mentioned Ace, but we got to mention our other sponsors who's been with us for a long time as well. Let's start off with Roy McCampbell Law Group. If you're looking for a great lawyer, Roy McCampbell is the guy. Attorney at law, a statewide law practice that is client focused and results driven. That's Roy McCampbell, 708 275 4264. And our good buddy Deutsch Power Center out of Elgin, Illinois. They're servicing the construction and diesel industry in Chicago for the last 100 years. That's Deutsch Power Center, 224 276 0550. Yes, let's not forget our good friends from Don Esteban Cigars. Hand roll them right to your home from Tarpon Springs, Florida. Ask for Javier for these special cigars, 727-366-7536. That's good. And let's not forget our good buddies from Trico Hair Experts, recreating great hair days. Carmela and Anthony out of Rosemont, 773-999-7888. You mention Ocean's Pit, you'll get a good deal. All right. If you guys can also go to the Ocean's Pit Facebook page, we'd really like to get you guys watching the show on there. Go there, like it. That's what it's about. And share the show right now. Share it right now. Push the button. Don't be afraid. Let the word out. Have a little fun. Now, getting back to my voice. Still a little raspy. Busy weekend. It's about 85, 90%. But it's coming back. I just got to take it a little easy. Now, I'm off tonight. I got a private show tomorrow, but that's only an hour. So let me tell you what's going on this week. Tomorrow is a private show at Donnie G's. It's for only 1 hour, so it's not worth anything because it's private for a birthday party. But Wednesday, Mojo's Jukebox in Roselle, unplugged. For the first time, we're playing there, all five of us, the whole band. So it's going to be interesting to see if I can still hit some of those notes, and we're going to be working that out on Wednesday. Thursday, I'm making my debut at Rosebud in Lamont. Now, first of all, you know Rosebud. You know the food is fantastic. The history alone Rosebud's been around for many locations, many places. And also my good buddy Bobby Hicks is running the one in in Lamont. So you might want to come out this Thursday. We're going to have my good buddy Tony Toto on, and we have a special guest, which we're going to announce tomorrow on the show. Another special guest coming back from Italy. I'm just going to give you a hint. Coming back from Naples, Italy is going to be there. It's going to be fun. That's Thursday. Friday, we're at Chicago Prime Steakhouse with Jeff Dubray. And Saturday, I'm back at Taverna on Division. I've not been back in Taverna on Division since November of last year. I'm excited. I'm going to be back with Tony Toto, of course, Jeff Dubray, and Daniela Croco from the Jersey Girls. That's this Saturday, the 28th of January. Please, going to be fun. Call and get your reservations. All right, let's talk to some people here. Joanne, Kathy, Robert Provenzano, Lamont. That's right, damn it. Lamont, Richard, how you doing? Danny Ramonde, great job this past weekend. Kathy Condiff, oh, I can't wait to do that little party for Kathy. I hope she reaches out soon. Albert, what's up? Allison, my dear friend, thank you. And you know what? I just want to tell you what a wrapped up great weekend we had. Friday, of course, Chicago Prime. We were in the back room. And people were saying, Tony, why are you guys in the back room? How come you weren't in the bar? So I'm answering the questions that we've been getting. They had too many reservations. They had too many big parties, tables of 8, tables of 10. They had like 3 or 4 of them. And you guys know, if you've been to Chicago Prime Steakhouse, the bar, you can't get tables of 10 and tables of 8. It's very hard. So that's why we were in the back room. But this Friday, we'll be in the bar section. Back to normal this Friday with Jeff Dubray. So that's what happened there. But let me tell you, that was Friday. Now, Saturday was 2 busy, long days. We made our debut at the Art Theater in Hobart, Indiana. The theater is old school, very cool. It holds about 350. We had about 300 in there. Afternoon show. I mean, you don't know what an afternoon show is going to be like on a Saturday, but I'm telling you, man, from the minute we got up there, the minute Elliot walked out and we did Luck Be a Lady, our first song, the people were, they were going crazy. And then when I started, I know how our Rat Pack shows are going to go. If you've ever seen a Rat Pack show, most of them, anyone that are out there, there's so many out there. But we were one of the first when we first started with Chicago Rat Pack. And speaking of the Oceans Rat Pack, we're also going to be at the Des Plaines Theater, April 30th. It's going to be Oceans Rat Pack Live, plus special guest, Jack D'Amico, opening the show. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, so when Dino starts off, if you ever see any other Rat Pack shows and you see Dean Martin actually kicking off the show, and first of all, it's Dean Martin, so they're going to laugh no matter what he says. But the first joke is going to tell you how the whole night is going to go. And that's how it is with Oceans Rat Pack. After we sing Luck Be a Lady, then I do my Dean, I come out and I do my Dean thing, we do my skit, The first joke, if they laugh at it, you got them. And we had them by the palm of our hands after that first joke. They laughed at every joke. We got a standing ovation at the end. It was just fantastic. Again, Mark and everybody, Tom Hartman, thank you. And Mark and Tom and everybody there involved at the Art Theater. What a great job. Also, Julie, thank you so much. Julie Saratella. Karen, thank you so much. Karen Skinner, of course, and Dave Antonelli and Joey Antonelli. And Daryl Armenstad doing keys and backgrounds. It was a lot of fun. Daryl, so was very good. Helen Tenuta, I hope you're doing well. Helen, I'm so sorry to hear about your cousin. Helen, my prayers go out to you and the Tenuta family. Yvette, how you doing? Buy local. Screw Amazon. There you go, Dennis. Mary Beth, hey, long time, Mary Beth. I hope you're doing well, my dear friend. So it was in Hobart, Indiana. We sold out. It was almost sold out, like I said. But it was an incredible show, and people were so nice. And we did a meet and greet afterwards. And the people were so, they just really loved going back in time with the Rat Pack, and it was so fantastic. And again, kudos to Elliot and Bill Saratella, Elliot Winbush. Great job. We had a great time. But then I had to run all the way back to Bellagio. So we left Hobart, Indiana. Bellagio show started at 7:30. Tony Toto, an incredible job. And of course, Danny Ramonde. We have a sold out show there. It was great seeing everybody there. Berto and his staff does an incredible job. So that was a lot of fun as well. And then thought I'd get a little rest on Sunday. No, I had a birthday party, a 60th, from a guy that I haven't seen in a long time. His name is Bobby Syracuse. And this was at the Drake in Oak Brook. It was his 60th, and I got to see so many people that I went to grade school with. It was great seeing Scott Bacon, Andrea Munolo, Bobby Syracuse, of course. It was great. And Rhino Ryan was back doing sound, and special guest Louis Pipes from Airtight Windows. So me and Louis split the night. It was just a beautiful event, and got to see Jack Cerrone there too, and a bunch of other people there. It was cool going back, and it was great. So thank you, Bobby and Ann, for hiring us at the Drake this past Sunday. So it was a lot of fun. I hope you guys are doing well, everybody. And can we get rid of that ball, please? And yes, of course, Zoe's in the picture again, everybody. Fran, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thank you, Kathy. Please, Joey Spins. Great seeing you at Positano's. Hope I can see Joey this Thursday. You guys come on out to Rosebud in Lamont. It's going to be a lot of fun. We also have a special guest, which we're going to announce tomorrow, direct from Italy, from Naples, Italy. Coming back. If you guys can guess, you're going to find out tomorrow. Anyway, a great time. Good afternoon, Patrice. How you doing, my friend, Patrice? So that was at and it's just crazy, folks. A lot of good stuff. So don't forget the big show coming up February 18th, Saturday. Ocean's Mind. It's going to be my 11th CD out. It's the best of, instead of having all 10 of mine, which you can get on my website, Spotify, and everything else. But this one is the best of the 10 CDs. We put them all together, plus 2 bonus tracks. It's going to be the main event band, Danny Ramondi, Tony Toto, Regina Karma. That's going to be on the 18th of February in St. Charles. And the new CD is called I Heard I Had a Good Time, the best of. So we got brand new t-shirts. It's going to be brawl. It's going to be fun. February 18th, oshows.com. Go out and get your tickets and come to the show. And you'll be able to get a new CD there and a t-shirt. So we're excited about that. So, Supremo, will you be Friday? Yago, how you doing, my good buddy? Oh, Dina and Zoe, I hope to see you guys. Thank you. Iago, hope you're doing well, brother. This Friday will be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse in Schaumburg. Hello, stranger. Hope all is well. Penny, what's up, my good friend Penny from St. Germain, Wisconsin. How you doing? And I'm going to be up in Penny. Me and Marty were up in Eagle River February 5th through the 9th. Going to kick back, have a little fun up north. I hope we can do something in St. Germain this year. Maybe do a Rat Pack show or something. We need to get back out there. That's my favorite. When I get a time off, I go up to Eagle River, East St. Germain. I love it up there. Me and my buddy Marty and Paula, we're having a good time. We're going up there. So, Penny, I hope you guys are doing well over there. And beautiful up north. That's it. Ocean's Pit. All right. So, you guys are really good. Let's thank a couple other more sponsors, because it's important to always thank our sponsors. I want to thank my good buddy Danny Mazzi, of course, from Armando Supermarkets. That's right, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois. Buy local and shop local. And don't forget our good buddies from Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair. That's crashchampions.com. Many locations, even in other states as well. And I want to thank Michael and Gigi for being there on Saturday, celebrating their 34th wedding anniversary. So Michael and Gigi, congratulations on that. Great seeing you Saturday at Bellagio. And again, guys, crashchampions.com for all your collision auto repair needs. Go to Crash Champions. All right. So, boy, oh boy, what a weekend. And I'm telling you, one thing after another. And I hope you guys are doing well. How about this? I think I mentioned this again, but it was so I had to mention it again because that's how cool it was. Listen to this. If you're looking for a job, I don't know if I guess this is mostly a woman job, but these days now a man can do it too. Netflix. We all watch Netflix. I think most of us do. Great movies, great TV series, and stuff like that. But the company itself, excuse me, Netflix is hiring a flight attendant for their private jets. Okay, and the pay is up to $385,000 a year to be a flight attendant on the private plane for Netflix. They're hiring. So, ladies, gentlemen, I don't know how it works anymore out there, but try it out. Flight attendant, $385,000. How about this situation, ladies and gentlemen? Something called the earwax removal headphones. You know the whole earwax thing. Sometimes you got to go in, and I've done it. You know, my ears being wearing hearing aids, and plus I wear my now. If you haven't, some of you guys might have not seen the show in a while. We do have a new headset for in ears, so the volume is much quieter than it used to be. But because of the years and years and years, of course, of me in music, 85% is gone here, 85% is gone here. My high frequency in my both ears are gone. But anyway, what I'm trying to say now, that's you need to go and get your ears clean as much as you can. I know it sounds gross, but it's something we have to do. And sometimes, remember, you used to put the pot, the wax, and do all that shit. They invented something called earwax removal headphones. You put these things on your ear, it's clear, and you see the shit coming out of your ear. Problem is, FDA approved it. It's a lot of money. So it would be interesting if you just get it yourself and keep it at home instead of going to the doctor. I will wear a mini skirt for that kind of money, buddy. What's up, buddy? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, absolutely. I was thinking grocery stores. We all go to grocery stores, right, Richard? If you haven't watched White Lotus yet, I highly suggest you do. Great writing. You'll love it. Well, Richard, I will definitely check that out. Tulsa King is a good series, too. Pretty good. Yeah, so grocery carts. When you guys go to Jewel or Aldi or Walmart, wherever you guys go, do you guys bring back the cart? I know Aldi's you have to bring back the cart to get the quarter. If it is what it is. But do you guys actually take your cart back or go put it in their thing? I mean, I do, but I see guys walk away, just leave their carts in the middle or in the middle of the where the parking is, so other cars can. Kathy Splacho says yes. Kathy from Arizona, I hope you're doing well. Daryl Armenstad, incredible job, Daryl, you did on Saturday. Thank you, my friend. Great job. Okay, Kathy says she does. Santa Barbara in the house. Kathy says always. Jennifer Leza, every time. I hope you're doing well, Jennifer. Yes, very, very important. I do too, but there's a lot of ignorant people that don't. That's just the question. All right, someone asked me, and they were saying all over social media, can you use an expired at home COVID-19 test? Now, since this COVID-19 test, these home tests that they were sending to people, the government sent something, I guess, and you went out and bought them. They're saying they're not accurate. Who knows if they are or not? I don't even know if people are still taking tests or not. I don't know. But I don't think the question, if it's expired, I don't think they should still work like anything else, right? Certain things, I guess once they get past their expiration point, I guess you can still use. I don't know. But people ask me, Tony, I don't know why they'd ask me. I'm not a doctor. I don't even play one on TV. But I would think that if it's expired, I would throw it away and get a new one, just to be on the safe side. If you're into that whole testing shit, that's just another thing. All right, folks, how about this quote? Thank you for Jocelyn. Jocelyn from Naperville, Illinois, sent this in. Being alone in the toilet is a reminder that you're always alone when shit goes down. It's you got to have a little underground humor there in the afternoon. Thank you. You guys keep sending me some good stuff. How about this? You know how crazy this world is? Here is a man who tried to abduct a woman through a drive-through. This is in Washington with zip tie. It's in the car. Lady gets him the stuff. He tries to put a zip tie around her. What is he going to do? Drag her in? She's working. She's working the drive-through, ladies and gentlemen. This person in Washington tried to zip tie her hands, zip line her hands, or zip tie, put that stuff on your wrist, and tried to drive away with her. Are you kidding me? What is wrong with these people? These people are whacked. It's an idiot. I mean, who thinks of this stuff? Imagine that guy. I think it was a guy who did it. Sits in at home and in the office or whatever, thinking, how can I get away with this? It's completely crazy what's going on in this world. An ATM machine mysteriously dumped behind an apartment complex in Iowa. Imagine finding that. It was a coffee shop where all the breads that there were in bikinis. Oh, it was a coffee shop where all the birds that they're wearing bikinis. I crazy, Richard. Thank you for that. I didn't do my follow up. I should have. But when I just look at the headline, and after that, you really need to really look at the details. But I'm telling you, so they all wear bikinis in this coffee shop. Oh, there you go, Baristas. Unbelievable. What's it called? Baristas? Barista. Hey, Ray Nardi, how you doing, buddy? Interesting story, Richard. I figure you would follow up on that too. Crazy people in this world. Ocean Spit, little show about big things. I hope you're having fun. I'm having fun. How about this, folks? McDonald's. Now, McDonald's has been having some weird stories lately. 3 stories came up about McDonald's in the last month. Number one was they're putting a new design on your French fries that forcing you or encouraging you to get the vaccination shot. That they're putting pictures of the needle and with an RX or whatever on the pack at McDonald's to get people to see this every day. So reminding them to go out and get their jab and their shot, whatever they're doing. And again, that's totally up to you guys, whatever you're going to do that shit. The second thing that happened last month was a guy ordered a chicken sandwich from McDonald's and he got a Chick-fil-A sandwich. Two different companies, mind you. How does that happen? Well, me and my wife, when I mentioned the story when Laura was on the show, because remember, Laura's with me on Thursdays, my co-host. But, excuse me, it was a Chick-fil-A sandwich. So I'm thinking that maybe the lady who runs the drive-thru, maybe that was her lunch. I don't know, and she gave it to him instead. But how about this one? McDonald's guy goes to a drive-thru and they hand him the food, but in the bag was $5,000. $5,000 in cash was in a McDonald's drive-thru bag. What's going on with that place? Would you return that money? You might have to, because I think there's cameras in the drive-thru so they can see. They can probably get your license plate. So if you took off with the $5,000, I would have kept $1,000 and gave him back $4,000 just for being nice. Yes, he gave it back. Thank you, Kathy. So Kathy, he did give it back, the $5,000. They rewarded him $200. That's it. So they put $5,000 in a McDonald's bag, gave it to a customer to the drive-thru. He was honest enough to return the $5,000, and they give him $200. They should have gave him at least $1,000. Or if they gave him $200, gave him like a year supply of coupons or whatever for McDonald's for his kids or whatever, right? $200. And of course, I had a horrible Sunday with my New York Giants getting blown out in the NFL wild card game this past Saturday. It was horrible. But at least they got a little farther up every year. Let's hope next year they get better. So it should be interesting. I also want to thank Allison and Rich Lewandowski, Allison Potts and Rich Lewandowski. Allison is the daughter of my friend Rich Lewandowski, and me and Rich were together. We were best friends when we were kids. We did everything together. Great guy, and it was nice enough that they came to the show. Always a pleasure seeing my buddy Rich. I love you, brother. Allison, thank you so much too. Also, let's say a couple of happy birthdays to Barbara Gianardo. Barb, happy birthday, Johnny Gianardo's wife. And of course, one of the greatest underrated singers in rock and roll, Robin Zander of Cheap Trick, celebrates a birthday today. What a voice. Mary, how you doing? I hope you're well. I haven't seen you in a while. They have a month of meals too. Oh, they get a month of free meals too, Kathy? Oh, that's nice. That's why I couldn't find my bag of McDonald's. Tony. Double T. It was a great job at Positano's and Saturday. You did a great job this week, buddy, as always. And you'll see me and Toto this Thursday at Rosebud with a special guest coming in from Italy, Naples. You might know who that is. We're going to announce that announcement tomorrow. And then Saturday we'll be at Taverna with Jeff Dubray and Danielle Croco from the Jersey Girls this Saturday. Hey, Tone, how you doing? Voice sounds much better. Thank you, Ronnie B. Elvis. I know you got a show coming up, and I think it's in Des Plaines in April, right? For your Elvis show. So I wish you a lot of luck on that. And hopefully maybe Ronnie B, if you have no plans on February 18th, you might want to come and make a special appearance at my record release party at Club Arcada Speakeasy, February 18th with the Main Event Band. My new CD is called I Heard I Had a Good Time. Saturday, February 18th. Maybe Ronnie B will make an appearance. It will be fun. All right. Also, I want to say our prayers out to Danny Mazzy, his mother, up in heaven. Happy heavenly birthday to Danny's mom. Love them guys, Danny and Robin, good people. Here we go, folks. I love this. Listen to this. This is thank you, Erica. I'm sounding better, getting better. Still a little raspy, but getting better. Thank you, Erica. Hey, National DJ Day. So everything goes out to the great DJs out there. Carlo Joseph, my good friend Rhino Ryan, of course, Jerry Jams, who's vacationing in Florida for 2 months. He'll be back with us in the end of March or middle of March. Tony Toto as well, another great DJ. They're all great out there. Sugar Ray, all you guys, you DJ guys, great with jobs that you do. Happy National Day and happy 1 year anniversary to Christina, of course, Tony Toto and Julie Toto's wife, daughter. Christina, happy 1 year of marriage. God bless you. And again, Gigi and Michael from Crash Champions, 34 years married. All right, couple things here, folks. 2 things. And boy, does this go, this really hits, folks. Listen to this. 2 things, I don't trust people that don't drink. We know that, right? Unless it's a health issue. I mean, I say it at my shows. People think it's a joke, but sometimes, it is to your own thing. I know people that don't drink, that's cool. I got a daughter Gianna, who hasn't drank in a year, little past a year. At her age, that's very hard to find someone that doesn't drink. She does a great job. Here's something. I don't respect quiet people. You're going to find out eventually, or why they keep that volume so down. You ever notice the quiet people? That was something that I know we shouldn't get into political stuff, but when we were talking, if you're a Trump fan or you're not a Trump fan, loud, obnoxious, in your face, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, and then you have President Joe Biden, quiet, shakes your hand, and then from behind. So that's what I'm trying to say. I always, in my life, when I met people who are a little bit more upfront, a little bit more, got a little edge to them, it's always someone that I always respect more. That's just me. But like I said, try not to respect sometimes the quiet people, because it makes you wonder why they're quiet. Makes you wonder. It's scary. You got to watch for it. My son's a DJ, Sugar Ray. That's right, DJ Raynardi. Thank you, buddy. And your son does a great job. I know he does that brew breakfast thing at Taverna once a month. I think he's doing some stuff over there, so that's fantastic. Anyway, yeah, they'll stab you in the back in a heartbeat. It's a scary thing. It really is interesting for those quiet people. But why are they so quiet? But then some people, I know a friend of mine who was very, very quiet. He made some sense. He goes, Tony, I sit back and I observe. I soak it all in. So I know where to go, what to say, what to do, blah, blah, blah. Some people like doing that too. But I always said someone louder up in front, at least you know where they're coming from, what they're thinking. It is what it is. As crazy as this world is, remember when you'd go out, and you might still go out, you might have your favorite football team t-shirt on, or baseball, or whatever. Here's a gentleman in the Mall of America. Now I don't know if you've all been to Mall of America. I've been there twice. It's in Minnesota. Nice. It's got the amusement park and the mall all in one. Some of the listeners, some are bullshitters. Yeah, there you go. Boyd, how you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing well. They can't think of anything to say if they're that quiet. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if that's the case, Barry, but you never know. Everybody has their own story. But listen to this. Mall of America. Here's a guy. And there you go, Mary. Some people are just shy. I agree with you. Some people are shy until they get to know you. You know what I mean? Here's a guy walking in the Mall of America. He's got a t-shirt on that said, Jesus saves. That's all it said. Just a t-shirt. Jesus saves on the t-shirt. Now, you know what this show, folks, another thing, religion and stuff. I believe we all have a God we believe to. We all pray to. I know I have one. Gave me everything I have. I don't know what everybody's religious belief is, but I think no matter what God, we pray to somebody, right? Doesn't have to be the same religion, but I think no matter where you are in the world, we all have some God that we pray to. And all he had was a shirt. Dennis, how you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing well. All he had was a shirt that said, Jesus saved. And they asked him to leave the Mall of America. They asked him, police escorted this gentleman out the door of the mall. Dennis, you're the best, brother. What I'm trying to say, all he had was a Jesus Save shirt on. Now, in the last couple of years, we all know that's the crazy world that's out there. That's horrible discrimination. Now, look, if you see somebody out there that says Italian pride or gay pride flag, whatever it is, whatever they support, Irish guys, whatever the hell it is, right? If you got a president of the Pope, or if you had a president T-shirt of your favorite rock band, you can't, or Black Lives Matters, or whatever, White Life Matters, or whatever the hell you're wearing on your T-shirt. I mean, sometimes you remember that you have the middle finger on the T-shirt, or you have the New York Thing logo on your T-shirt. This is crazy that they're pulling, but it's okay. Emil, I understand where you're coming from. I don't care what anybody wants to wear. It's their freedom to do that. They're going into a mall, and all they have was Jesus Saves, and they escort the guy out of the... No. Now, if you have a T-shirt, Tony Ocean T-shirt, then I can see why they'll kick you out of the mall. Carol, I hope you're doing well. Isn't that nuts? Jesus saves, and you get escorted out by the police. I don't know what this world is coming to, folks. It's a little scary. And thank you, Ronnie B. Without God, we don't have anything, folks. We got nothing. And like I said, we have to believe in something. There's got to be a high power up there that's making this world good and bad. So, it is what it is. Let's think of some stuff we got here, folks. We got some belated birthdays. I'm still making up from last week, so let's get some of these out there. Tom Baker, the great British actor. You better have known him. He turned 89 years old. You probably know him if you used to watch Doctor Who. I used to love on Channel 11, sci-fi Doctor Who. WGN celebrates 75 years. WGN TV celebrates 75 years. Happy 75 years to WGN. Desi Arnaz Jr. turned 70 years old. Of course, that was Lucy and Lucy, you got some explaining to do. Desi and Lucy's son, Desi Arnaz Jr. Bob Schultz, my good buddy Bobby Schultz in Schaumburg. Let's go up to my good friend Carlo Joseph. If you're listening, up to your father, Papa Joe turns 90 years old. Happy Papa Joe birthday, 90 years old. Uh, Carlo Joseph's dad, 90 years old. Tippi Hedren, of course, 93. She starred in the movie The Birds with Alfred Hitchcock. Oh, what a great movie that was. Yeah, Dennis, there you go. Absolutely. Let's see. David Ruffian from The Temptations celebrates a birthday. Ah, boy. Denise, if you're watching, Denise or Tony, Denise, Deanna, Denise, to your brother, John Gulo, happy birthday. Very, very cool. And Lisa, my good friend Lisa is watching. Prayers go out to your brother-in-law, honey. Thank you for everything. Kathy Segal, birthday, of course, from Married with Children. She was fantastic. Kathy Segal's birthday. Edgar Allan Poe, one of the great playwriters, of course, the great Edgar Allan Poe. Gene Stapleton, better known as Archie. Edith Bunker would have been 100 years old. From the rock group Kiss, Paul Stanley celebrated a birthday. My good friend, you gotta love her. I'm telling you. Frankie up in Las Vegas, happy birthday to your dad. Harry Elman passed away, of course, many, many years ago. Happy birthday, Harry Elman. Popeye. Bluto. Popeye turns 90 years old. 90. Happy birthday to Ozzie Guillen, of course, of the Chicago White Sox. Joey and Cindy spent a lot of time with Ozzie. So celebrate. I'd love to get Ozzie on the show. Joey, maybe you can help that out. Let's get Ozzie on the show. Let's get him back with the Sox. Anyway, happy birthday, Ozzie, from former Chicago White Sox. Oh, very, very cool. Who else am I forgetting? Anybody here? Richard Mole from Night Court, the original one, turns 80 years old, folks. And the Night Court just, with John Larroquette, just got back on television. It's doing very, very well. Very, very cool. I want to give a big shout out to our daughter, Marissa. Friday in the afternoon for Christmas, this past Christmas, she bought me and my wife, Laura, massages. She works for Asha in Woodfield in Schaumburg. And we went for this massage, the whole thing. I don't go to massages too often. But really, they put you in the robe and you got the slippers and they give you your tea and whatever, skip back. And then the lady does, her stuff. And very cool. The lady said I was out cold, in 5 minutes. Because they hit certain parts of your body. It's pretty cool. I should go more often. That's right. We already mentioned happy birthday, Robin Zander. Very good. Michael, what's up, buddy? Hardcore Italians in the house. Michael, hope to see you this Thursday at Rosebud in Lamont. Come on out, Michael. Hardcore Italians in the house. Yes, Marissa. So thank you, my daughter Marissa, for that. We seen her yesterday. She stopped at the house, her and Nico. And thank you for that Christmas gift that we finally got to use on Friday. It was very, very cool. There's something that gets me, and I'm sure you all go through this. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Monday through Friday, every show is dedicated to the first responders, the doctors, the nurses, the dentists, the firemen, the policemen, the military, farmers, teachers. Of course, it's dedicated to great people like you. Now, this has got to be happening. This happened to me 3 or 4 times that I can remember. I bet you it happens to you guys too. Yeah, on your Facebook pages, there's always some name comes up and they say, oh, I really like you. I really want to be your friend. Would you, make me a friend request me, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And it's a long thing. And then when you look at these people up, you see it's a big scam. So be careful for that. Emo, thank you. Yes, my Giants took a slacking. But at least Tom Brady's not in the playoffs. Besides that, though, but thank you, Emo, I appreciate that. But you get those scams, right? You see it, and then you see a picture of a girl or a guy, whatever it is, and hey, I want to meet you, or I'd love to be your friend, but you have too many people. You got to watch out for those scams. I see that all the time. Lately, it's been happening. This one lady, watch out for a lady named Jennifer Allman, Allam. big long thing when she's watching the page. And then you Google up this person. Yeah, I'm Dennis. I'm trying, buddy. I'm trying. Thank you. 90%. My voice is 90%. It's getting there. Okay. Friends knock on your door. Best friends walk right in your door and start eating. Now, not necessarily true. We have a lot of great friends, but most of them are respectful enough to ring the doorbell or knock on the door. Nobody just walks in and helps himself. Uh, I never did this in my house. I never did this, and when I was growing up, but that does happen in people's families. But here, everybody's nice enough to at least knock on the front door, or, before they just walk in. Uh, that happened to me yesterday, right, Ken? Yeah, on Instagram too, Kathy. Yeah, they're happening everywhere, Kathy. Both Kathys, by the way. Paul, as long as I don't beat up any locals, we'll be fine. So yeah, pretty interesting. Okay, back in the day, folks, we had so much. Oh wait, back in the day, there was so much eggs and toilet paper that we used to throw them at homes of our enemies. Now, the only time I remember doing the eggs was during Halloween. You throw eggs at the car, you threw eggs at each other. Sometimes I remember we used to go on top of the expressway and we throw eggs down at cars. Now we were young, of course, young and stupid, but we did do that. And then toilet paper, remember? Throw it over Halloween, you throw it all over the trees. Or then when someone won a ball game or something. Could you wish happy birthday my firstborn daughter, Christina, who I'm so proud of, just got her master's and license in high school philosophy. Oh, happy 31st birthday to Christina. Happy birthday, Christina. Hope you're doing well. You too, Lillian. Thank you so much, honey. So yeah, what is the prices with these eggs? Yeah, I think it was like $6.99 for a carton of something, whatever it was at Costco. Someone was saying, I don't know. My kids, you know what? They started using the egg wipes, that liquid stuff. I tried it a couple of times. It's not so bad. It's got to be cheaper. I'm thinking, but who the hell knows? Yeah. But what happened with eggs and toilet paper? Just crazy. How about this, folks, for anybody in the Libertyville area? Clucker's Charcoal Chicken is closing their truck after 8 years of service. I guess they're concentrating on maybe opening an actual restaurant. But it was a food truck. Clucker's Charcoal Chicken. Back in the day, we did some crazy stuff. Sadly, now they pull out a gun. How about it, Dennis? How about it, Dennis? You got to remember, yeah, right now you don't know anymore. You don't know if anybody's carrying. You can't flip somebody off if you're driving on the expressway. It's just crazy now. I don't know. People say to me that I'm crazy for doing this show because I put my heart on a sleeve. I say it the way it is. And I got a couple guys. Well, there was one guy last week on the show goes, "You're an asshole." Yeah, I'm an asshole. People call me that. Some people don't understand. It is what it is, folks. I try to be honest and I give my opinion. It doesn't mean you have to listen to it. I just try to do what I can. And I'm not going to make everybody happy, So if I offend you, I'm sorry. That wasn't meant to be offended. Thank you, my dear. You're the best. Well, I love you too, honey. All right. So what else we got here? Yeah, we just mentioned Bobby. I'm going back to some of the old stuff. Talked about, JetBlue, according to Channel 5, JetBlue Airlines flight crashed into another plane at JFK Airport in New York on the runway. Did you guys see that? Boom. Crazy. I mean, bad enough in the sky, right there. Got to watch that stuff, man. Scary, scary stuff to fly. I don't know. Don't forget, folks, April 23rd is the St. Jude's benefit. Nick Sahajas and Phyllis Sahajas does it again. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's a little bit country and a little bit rock and roll. That's the theme of the show on the 23rd of April at the Des Plaines Theater. It's going to be a 2 o'clock matinee. Go to oshows.com and get tickets for St. Jude. It's a great event every year. So very, very excited about that. That's the 23rd of April. Legendary football coach Lou Holtz. Guy, if you follow football, old school, new school, you know who Lou Holtz is. He asked us, reporters asked him the difference between the football players, the NFL football players now compared to 50 years ago. He goes, today, the football players talk about rights and privileges. The football players that were like 50 years ago, all they talked about how they think was obligation and responsibility. That was different. The players are completely different now. They're not the same. They don't hit no more like they used to. These rules are all different. You can't tag the quarterback anymore. Why not just make it red, the flag thing? They should just turn it into that. They're taking everything away. But wow, think about this. Makes a lot of sense. The old school players was obligation and responsibility. You're getting paid all that money to play a sport. Your obligations are to win and do what you have to do, follow the rules. Your responsibilities is that now it's my rights, or this is what I've got, my privilege. Old school, if you guys notice, old school, anything is better than the new shit now. Dennis, Lake Geneva, Aldi's Lake Geneva, $4.99. Dennis, we got a couple great gigs coming up in Lake Geneva this summer. 3 nights at the Tropical Parrot. We got one night at Mars, of course, in August. We got one night at the French Country Inn. And we got another special gig coming up at the Riviera Ballroom. It's Mars is celebrating their 100th year anniversary party. It's going to be Thursday, June 22nd. Write this down. Thursday, June 22nd, Mars celebrates a 100th year anniversary party at the Ridge Hotel. And they're going to have 3 of the top guys who play at Mars. I know Joe Ludi is going to be there. I know I'll be there. I don't know who else is going to be there, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Congratulations, Scott and Arnie and the whole staff. 100 years. It's going to happen June 22nd. We'll give you more details of that. All right, so how about this crazy lady? There's a lady who swims near her house. And 3 times, every time she goes swimming, one time she got caught in the drain pipe, according to CBS. This lady got caught in the drain pipe 3 times. They rescued her once. You figure you would learn your lesson. She went swimming again and ended up in there again for the 2nd time. What's the chances? 3 times this lady gets saved in a drain pipe swimming. End it. Perfect, just in time for Laura's birthday, the 22nd. Yeah, very close to that. Hi, Michelle. How you doing, my dear friend? I hope you're doing well. Bobby Schultz, we already mentioned his birthday. Hey, my good buddy Dick Sayed, my Armenian friend, if you're watching. Dick Sayed is running for 4th Ward Alderman. So say it again with Dick Sayed. Get it? Say it again. So he's running for 4th Ward Alderman. We wish you the best of luck, my good friend Dick. God bless. Stamps are going up. Postage stamps. How many people still use postage stamps? We do send a couple letters out with the stamps still. We do here at the house. Not that many, but a couple we still do stamps up. Tell everyone if they can call that. Tell everyone if they can call you that. Oh, okay. Thank you, Lillian. I appreciate that. What about the city event? City event, Dennis? What's that? Oh, we're waiting on that. I mean, the outdoor thing outside. Yeah, we'll probably do that too, but they don't start booking that until mid-June or February, I hear. We will not be at Pier 290 this year. We couldn't come up this summer. We might be doing something in the fall with the Rat Pack show there. So that's Pier 290. But we're excited. Good stuff. I love playing Lake Geneva. You guys know how much fun we have over there. So very, very cool. So let's see. What else we got here? Yeah, we already talked about the asshole. Very good. Social Security and Medicare. They're not, we pay in to Social Security, right? Some of you guys actually pay in to Medicare. I don't know what's going to happen if our kids are going to have Social Security. It's scary. I don't know how much where I'm going to have when I retire. I'm 60. So what I got to go, 67? Another 7 years? I don't know what's going to happen with that. It's just pretty scary. So I don't know. People concerned. I would be concerned too with the future, especially for our children. Steve Perry's birthday, of course, the former lead singer. Russ, I'm doing a show. Let me call you right back. I'm Ocean Spit, mate. Remember, Steve Perry, ladies and gentlemen, former singer of Journey, celebrates a birthday as well. Yolanda, if you're watching, honey, my good friend Yolanda, her son Michael's birthday, of course, up in heaven, was a couple days ago. So, Michael, happy birthday up in heaven, and my good friend Yolanda. All right, let's see. Guinness Book of Records. The tallest actor at one particular time was Christopher Lee. I remember Christopher Lee did a lot of horror movies and played a lot of great movies. He was 6'5". Vince Vaughn beat him at 6'6". Vince Vaughn, 6'6". So now he is the tallest actor in the Guinness Book of Records. Pretty cool stuff here. Taco Bell put out something saying that they are the healthiest fast food chain that you can have right now. Burger King, White Castle, McDonald's, blah, 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 Wendy's. They're saying that Taco Bell is the healthiest. That was on the story last week. Then this week, that some of these Taco Bells, including the one in Colorado, got in trouble for rat poisoning. Rat poison inside certain foods. You know what? I don't know, man. In some certain restaurants, no matter where you go, I don't know. If you got to keep that stuff clean, the kitchen, you got to keep all that stuff where you throw away the trash, right? I mean, something's going to happen. I'm sure it's not done sometimes intentional, but you got to keep hard. It's hard to run a restaurant, man. It's very, very hard. Crazy. Johnny Coco's in Lombard. It was a beef place, burgers, pizza. Been around. We used to. We did a live remote there last year. And Janine, of course, her husband Johnny Corcatano passed away. Corcatano, and the funeral is today at Salerno Funeral in Roselle from 3 to 9. If you're going to go over there, we're going over there to give our respects. So again, a respect and everything for Johnny and the Coconato family. Yeah, sure. Taco Bell, right? Wait till 76. Smile. There you go. Take it on 62. There you go, Joanne. I talked to some people to get you booked. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that, Dennis. I really do. Regal movie theaters are closing. Almost 40 different ones are closing. The old movie theaters, I don't know, man. How many people still go? I love to go if I can find a movie I like to go see. There's been so much trash. I just found out that Disney bought the rights to the Planet of the Apes. So they're going to reboot the Planet of the Apes with Disney behind them. As long as they don't make it like kid friendly and stuff, make it cool, like the original Planet of the Apes. That was my favorite. Interesting stuff. I want to say prayers to who passed away, Phil Danger. My ex-wife, Jane and her family, the Paganos, the last name, and Danny Pagano, the cousin. I still see him. He's a good guy. But his nephew passed away, little Philly. So my prayers go out to the Pagano family. Horrible the way things are happening now, folks. It really is. I'll give big congratulations to Tim Seaton and Ron Romero, of course, of the Illinois Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This past weekend, they got the giant guitar that they displayed on the front of the building on Route 66, and they had all the who's who's, Ronnie Rice, Carl Giramisi from the Buckinghams, Ronnie Rice, Ducali Six. Of course, they had Jim Peterick, Survivor, Ides of March. But the main big guy there was Rick Nielsen of Cheap Trick, who actually flipped the switch for the guitar to light up. And it was a big event, and the press was there. So congratulations, Tim Cena, who was on the show before, and Ron Romero, of course, who run the Illinois Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Congratulations to you guys with the big giant guitar right out front, and Rick Nielsen flipping the switch. Why not? Should be Rick Nielsen. That is pretty cool. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Home Depot co-founder, the guy who founded Home Depot, retired back in 2002. They asked him what he thought about the new generation and the way things are run and everything like that. He says this new generation of woke, the new younger generation woke, WOKE, and the worst thing about it is laziness. This is what according to the Insider, Home Depot co-founder, the CEO, says that's what he's worried about the future with this woke generation, that the word that they mostly get is laziness. They want more for doing less. And this is what the Home Depot said. I don't know. I don't know. But it's crazy, this world, the way it is. Yeah, Ronnie Rice, it was cool. I like Ronnie. Great guy, Ronnie Rice. All right, folks. Also, interesting in the news, according to Fox News, everybody. You knew it would happen eventually. You knew this would happen eventually. Here it is. For the first time in presidential history. First time father and son duo are both under investigations. According to Fox News, President Joe Biden and his son Hunter are both at the same time under investigation for some wrongdoings. The tables are turned now. About time, right, Carol? Should have wasted too long of time. All right, folks. Well, it is time for us to go. Our hour is up. I want to thank you all for watching the show. And remember, we got a lot more good stuff. Wednesday, Mojo's Jukebox. Are you guys here? All right. Sorry. You got to love this. It's live, folks. It's live. This shit happens. I don't know. Now we're going to move upstairs. I don't know if it's going to make any difference. It could be even worse. What the hell? I don't know. But now we're back on again. But we just lost everything, and now we're back on again. Oh, crazy. All right, so let's take our last of least. We got to get going, folks. Let's thank last to one of our sponsors, of course, Patriot Funding Incorporated. That's Dave Antonelli, commercial money lending at its finest when timing is everything. Go to Patriot Funding Incorporated. Buy local, shop local, 630-675-4730. Don't forget my new record release, CD release party at the Club Arcada Speakeasy, Saturday, February 18th, oshows.com. A lot of special guests, going to be fun. And let's not forget, folks, our good friends, of course, from Ace Hardware. They're the big ones. Every show is brought to you by our good friends and sponsors of Ace Hardware. Norwich, Ace Hardware, and Des Plaines, Ace Hardware. Remember, they've been helping neighbors before there were neighborhoods, and they have so many specials going on, folks. January and February alone, it's great. We offer screen and window repair. You need a rental truck? They can give you that. How about their 24-hour handyman? Handyman service. Our handyman is here to help you to get the job done. Leaky toilets, faucet repair, painting needs, changing out locks, building furniture, and so much more. Our handyman is licensed, insured. So you can call the Norwich and Des Plaines Ace Hardware, and they can help you. A lot of great deals coming up in January, February at the Ace Hardware, Des Plaines, and Norwich. Tell them Ocean's Pit sent you. Thank you, Raffaello and Jackie. All right, everybody. You guys have been an incredible audience. Thank you so much. Please remember to buy local and shop local. Please remember to support local establishments and live entertainment. And in the great words of Ringo Starr, peace and love, peace and love. But don't forget, folks, Thursday we'll be at Rosebud in Lamont, Tony Toto, and a special guest flying in from Italy, from Naples, will be joining us Thursday. Friday, Chicago Prime Steakhouse with Jeff Dubray, and Saturday, Taverna on Division, yours truly, Tony Toto, Jeff Dubray, and Daniela Croco from the Jersey Girls, Saturday the 28th. Thank you, guys. On the words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. Peace and love. Have a great day. God bless you all. I love you very much, man. Have a great day, and have Nick Sahajas.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
That's all, folks. Bye-bye.